Have you ever been so touched by a piece of music that it brought tears to your eyes, or brought back a memory so clear you could recognize it with your senses? This is what music has done for me and how it has affected my life. I believe the music industry's direction has changed in many ways and not for the better. We need to get back to hearing music with meaning and substance. With my participation in A&R, I want to reach people and get them to love music and feel inspired the way I have always been. I know I can contribute to get it back to its right potential. I grew up the youngest of 5 siblings, 3 of whom were already moved out by the time I was born. The music I was exposed to was the music of my parents. We listened to Elvis, Beatles, Johnny Cash, Everly Brothers, and others. When I got a little older, I discovered my own musical influences. To this day, they still remain The Cure, Kings of Leon, and No Doubt, among others. Somehow, though, it still always felt like something was missing, and there was a void in my life. I did not know what this was, but I knew that music helped with this. The first time I saw this movie, I fell in love. I found it very inspirational how the main character followed his dreams. There was such a love and appreciation for the music inside. Timeless songs had the biggest impact. Tiny Dancer by Elton John brought the band from a point of hostility until the end of the song, when the whole mood had changed and they were all happy again. It had such an emotional impact. This movie was how I always felt about music, and I could relate very much. When I was 14, I found my first Rolling Stone magazine with Green Day on the front. I read it from cover to cover. I wanted to work for them. I wanted to be up close with artists, interview, write, anything I could get my hands on. I had discovered the business side of the music industry. What I love most about music is it can be powerful, it's emotional, and it can be healing. The earliest form of music you could think of would be lullabies. They're comforting. Music is universal, and countries use it all over to tell stories and connect their culture. We Americans use anthems and stay connected through patriotic events. The best songs tell stories that people can relate to. If you've ever been to a concert, you've seen how they bond strangers together. People you don't know, but you all have one thing in common, a love for music. In my life, I have had many struggles. When I turned 12, the best friend I had passed away. I had little support or understanding on how to deal with this, but one thing I did do was listen to our favorite band, Panic at the Disco, and some of her other favorite music. It helped me in a way nothing else did. The following teenage years were rough. I had a strained relationship with my mom, and I had lots of conflict with my family. I felt left out, so besides my friends, I kept to myself, which is not the way I was raised in a tight-knit family. It took many years, but I finally found the silver lining and improved my relationships and got closer to my mom. I couldn't have done this without countless artists that got me through, such as Bob Dylan, The Runaways, Joan Jett, and Led Zeppelin. I found out what I wanted to do with my life and pursued a career in music business. I attended Full Sail like I had always dreamed. These are my little nieces. They mean the world to me, and I would do anything for them. They love music, and they will listen to whatever is thrown into their faces. I want them to not only have decent taste in music, but to have good role models to look up to. There needs to be more variety in the mainstream industry. Songs on the radio today are inappropriate and dumbed down, and they are bad examples of what could be. Music should be more relatable. With all the outlets that we have these days, there's no reason the biggest role model should be Miley Cyrus. There needs to be a change of direction in the music industry. It is not a money business, it is a music business. A bigger demand will open bigger doors. There are amazing artists out there that have yet to be discovered. There are amazing songs out there that have yet to find an artist. The power of matching these and not staying in a current box could really change the way we look at music. I know good music, and I've always had a passion for it. Since I was little, I've made soundtracks in my head to situations happening around me. I believe in the right song for the right time. Some girls plan their weddings out their whole lives. I have my wedding playlist planned out for every dance. I will always be the biggest fan of music. No matter how long I do a job or work on a project with an artist, I will always work hard and be a true fan of my career. I can read people well. I can tell what they are thinking and how they are feeling and how to address these feelings. I believe this ability is perfect for A&R. I'm also qualified for my knowledge in the entertainment business, pop culture, artist management, and music evaluation for A&R. What I love most about music, with this new direction, we can create new desire, new and improved inspirations, substance, positivity to our songs, and a true appreciation. Music is powerful, emotional, and healing, and I want to get back to that real love.